It's now time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger volleyball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Kristen Barnes. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens and Coach Kristen Barnes. Coach, our Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers just continue to thrive and get closer and closer to the districts. You know they're trying to perfect their craft, and they've done a very good job taking second in that Licking tournament. Nothing to sneeze at, but I'll tell you what, you got to really appreciate the way the girls have worked. And coming in second at Licking, that's not an easy task.
Oh, for sure. You know, they really played some tough teams this weekend, and we got 3 wins in pool play, and then we tied with Liberty. And so, that was good to see them, especially before this week. And, then we saw Licking again, which third time seeing them this year. And then saw a very tough Park Hills team. So, I'm just very proud of how we fought through the weekend, especially after the tough 2 games that we had Monday and Tuesday this past week. And, they played well as the day went on. So I'm very proud of how we finished.
And that's really, I love how you said it, is how you finish, because that really is the way the entire season goes. The girls started out a little slow, still feeling things out, but as the time went on, you got comfortable. The girls started communicating better. You started watching the team kind of just come together as one. And Coach, it's really impressive to watch our Lady Tigers, and I know you're the coach, and you're always going to be, very cautious and optimistic of what they're going to be able to do. But when we watch the girls and they're so comfortable around each other, that's something you can't teach, is it?
No, and that just comes with them playing together for so long. I was fortunate that the group that we have now, they've been playing for so long, and we got to play a lot of games this summer, which I think helped us a lot too, getting to mesh together and learn how to play together better. And I think it's really starting to show how much time and effort they put into getting as good as they have and working as hard as they have to get to this spot. So it's really awesome to see.
Might want to tell our listeners just how hard it is to go through a full day of a tournament, because you just did this a couple of weeks back. You won that tournament, and then here you are taking on another tournament, and then pretty soon districts will be here. Coach, the season seems to be a very long one, but then all of a sudden it's over.
Yes, and it's very difficult because especially whenever you have 5-team pools, that means you're going to at least see 4 games in pool play. And then you have to, if you end up coming out of that, then you immediately go into tournament play. And typically you cross pools, and you'll typically see the best teams out of the tournament. And so it only gets tougher as the day goes on. And so for us, we continue to play better the longer that we played on Saturday. And that was just really awesome, because they're going to have, we talk about this all the time, especially the district tournament coming up. You guys want to be playing your best volleyball at the end of the year, and I think we are still getting better and playing better as the weeks are, going on. So hopefully, we continue to grow and get better as, these next 2 weeks go, and we're ready to play, the best ball we are next week. So
I wanted to ask you, because I know playing South Iron, it was a nice family affair. But one of the things about playing South Iron is you're playing a team that's gone deep into the playoffs. These girls are very knowledgeable what they can do, and obviously the Salem Tigers, they're getting to that level. And when you watch these two teams square off, it was a very close match all the way through. But do you think it helped our girls realize that they can still get better? Because when you lose to a team like that, as good as they are, you feel like you should have probably beat them. I know I would if I was playing, and then the girls turn around and go into this tournament and play some very good volleyball. Do you think that loss to South Iron maybe kind of kicked them into the next gear?
I'm hoping so. We talked about it. I definitely think it was a game of our errors for sure. And I don't think we're going to see a team that's more like us in regards to, we run the same defense. And so their holes were exactly where ours were on defense. And, it was almost like we were playing ourselves. And I definitely feel like we just didn't play the best that we could. And I think the girls agreed, and so they came in the next 2 weeks of practice, and they really worked hard, especially on their defensive game, and I really think that showed through, this weekend. So I definitely think that helped them mentally as well, but also just, helping them push even harder to get to where we want to be, come October 22nd. So.
Well, you got to get there first, and you've got 3 games this week, and 2 of those are going to be key SCA games. And then tonight also is senior night. Coach, tell us how much these seniors have meant to you this year.
Oh, good. I mean, this group was sophomores when I first got here, so, I still remember them as I feel like they were just babies when I got here, and so it's it's emotional seeing how far they've come. And, from where we started, and especially even at the Kabul tournament, it's just from where we were 3 years ago to now, you can definitely tell that these girls have worked incredibly hard to be as successful as they are right now. And I'm just so thankful that I've gotten to be their coach and to help them, grow and get better. But also I'm just excited to see that the success they're having, because you and I both know, Stan, this kind of success is going to take them very far in life, and just knowing how to be this successful at every aspect that they do. So
and have that confidence in yourself to continue to push yourself, right?
Oh, absolutely. And that's something I think this group, they've had to overcome a lot, and I think they understand, what this is worth, and I think they're definitely hungry and prepared for this week and the tough teams that we're going to see.
And try and get that SCA championship, because, you've got Mountain View, you've got Mountain Grove, you got Ava still on the schedule, still coming up, all before district play. And, Coach, as well as I do, that's just going to drive these girls, I think, harder to the end of the year. And then you get a bye in district play, as you already got the second seed. So, these girls, they've got to be eyeing that SCA crown, right?
Oh, I definitely think that was, one of their major goals this season going into it. I think they knew we could be competitive in the SCA, and then especially against, our conference. Mm-hmm. So I definitely think that is something that they want to accomplish. We know we have some tough teams left, Ava, Liberty, and Grove, and they're just going to have to come out and play their best.
So tonight you have Plato. What style does Plato play, Coach?
They run a 5-1.
Okay.
And they are very scrappy. You can tell they work a lot on defense, and they serve tough. So we know we're going to have to take care of serve receive, but also make sure we take care of, just converting and getting offensive opportunities as much as possible. But they're going to be tough. We've already seen them once this year, and they know how we play, and we know how they play, so it should be a good game.
And coming off senior night, sometimes there are some emotions that flow right before that game gets started, aren't there?
Oh, yeah, but I think, it's only going to motivate the girls more for, just the competition tonight, and hopefully it just helps them play even better.
That sounds like a winner to me, Coach. So good luck tonight against Plato at the Salem High School gym. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, Stan, and thanks for the coverage.
You're welcome, ma'am. And stay tuned. Lady Tiger Volleyball, it is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Kristen Barnes. Stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball is next.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Stream.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball. Today's game is being brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Monet Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town and Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Ozark Overhead Door LLC, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Wilson Mortuary, Country Chic Boutique and Photography, J&D Automotive, Dent County Veterinary Clinic, Align by Design Chiropractic, Hometown Mechanical, Town Screen LLC.
This is Salem Tiger Volleyball. You're watching KSMO. Family on three! 1, 2, 3, family!
Fantastic job. And if you ever come to a game, get a chance to hear those kids, man, they are super good. So hope you can come on out and support your Lady Tigers. Only 2 more home games left. And so you definitely want to make sure you get by this week, Tuesday and Thursday. And the Lady Tigers will be in SCA play those 2 games. Tonight, it's Plato in town to take on our Lady Tigers. The Lady Eagles come in, and they've only won a couple of games this year, but they're, as you heard Coach Barnes say, they're scrappy. And it's not a team you want to take lightly because they can come up and bite you just when you don't want them to do exactly that. So the Lady Tigers will be trying to be at their best coming off that second place finish in the Licking tournament. And they're about ready to be introduced here in the starting lineups are being done right now for Plato. And we'll give you those as we go along here. And they'll be having they had a nice ceremony for our seniors prior to the game, saluting them prior to the SCA contest. They got senior night out of the way right now. So for the Plato Lady Eagles, their starters will be Savannah Kimball, Tessa Howell, Tavi Craddock, Raven Craddock, Jaden Kernet, Kaylee Copley, and Brianna Couch. Our Salem Lady Tigers, who are coming in with an 18-6-1 record. They were 2-4 on the year, and now they're 18-6-1. They have played some outstanding volleyball. And here's your Salem Lady starters for tonight.
Avery Orway, senior. Mallory Workman, senior. Faith Kaminsky, junior. Skylar Clapwick, senior. Kaylee Moody, senior. Emily Strange, junior. Kylie Shalbert, senior.
Skylar Clapperich and the seniors are all getting their starts tonight, of course. You want to always have that. Mallory Workman, another senior, being saluted this evening. And also another senior out there, Avery Irway. And it's been fun to watch these girls develop over the last few years. They now are seniors. And Kylie Shalbert, another senior, will come on out. And Michaela Roos, who has had some issues. And Kaylee Moody, who is not starting tonight. And Michaela Roos. So it is very nice that all these girls are out there getting ready to take on Plato Lady Eagles on senior night. And again, we always salute our seniors. What a great job they have done this year. And so we'll get ready for this one to get underway here momentarily on KSMO Radio. AM 1340, FM 95.7, and also on KSMOradio.com, our KSMO Facebook stream page, and also on KSMO's YouTube page. So we're ready to get this one underway. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the game. Salem's in the light jerseys. That's white jerseys with the Carolina blue numbers and the navy blue shorts. Plato will be in their blue jerseys with the white trim and the blue shorts with the white piping on the arms and on the sides and the white numbers. Mallory Workman will go back to serve. We're ready to get this underway. JV earlier won in 2 games for Salem, 25-13, 25-17. So let's play some volleyball. Salem High School gym as Workman gets it across, bumped high in the air by Kimball to get it across, but it's too far. One nothing Salem Tigers. Workman's next service comes across. Kimball again digs it out, pushing it there to Couch, and he'll bump it over. That's Craddock. To the net it goes. The set and the attempted kill up, blocked down by Avery Irway, goes to Shalbert, and then Clapperich after the pass puts it in the net. 1-1. So Leah Russell getting the start tonight. Kind of a late replacement. As comes across, dinking it over and right on the line. No, they say it missed the line. And so Irway's dink just missed. Point for Plato. They take a 2-1 lead. Nice set, good idea by Avery. It just didn't go. And that ace falls in front of Clapperich. It's 3-1. Plato on the serve by Brianna Couch. Real soft serve falling in front of Skylar. Ash tried to get there. This time Skylar is there, bumping it to Workman in the middle, setting it for Irway for the kill, and a point called for the Salem Tigers on a net violation. That was called on number 10, Jaden Kernet. Checking in for Salem Tigers is Kylie Wood. Wood will go back to serve. 2 serving 3, game 1 just underway. And the service comes back, played straight up in the air by Copley. Pushed back by Craddock and bumped over by the Lady Eagles. They come to Irway for the kill. Played there by Craddock. Craddock to Couch. In the middle is Copley playing it across, dug out by Workman. Clapper sets it for Irway for the kill. Played straight up in the air by Tavi Craddock. And plays it to the front of the net. It's bumped over. Now here's Kaminsky. Blocked down by Plato. Comes back for Irway for the kill. It's blocked down, then off her hand and out of bounds. The block kill by Raven Craddock at the net. Back off Irway's arm and out of bounds. Point inside out for the Lady Eagles. Raven Craddock, just a freshman. That service comes to Irway. To Workman, now to Shallwett, playing it deep. Bumped there by Couch to the net. They set it there, pushed over. Played there by Clapperich as that was pushed over by Kernet. And Lady Tigers called for 4 hits. Point for Plato. 5 serving 2, game 1. Service comes to Shalbert, played to the net to Workman. The set there for Irway, and that time the dink is in front of a diving Brianna Crouch. Brenna came up. She's got that big knee brace on. It's got to limit her on the floor a little bit. But a well-placed dink by Irway, and back to serve is Kaminsky. 3 serving 5. It comes to the net. Blocked down by Strange at the net as she battled Jaden Kernet. And a point for the Lady Tigers, 4 serving 5. Faith Kaminsky, 5'11 junior. That service to Craddock, comes to the net to Couch. All the way across, partially blocked there on the attempted kill by Copley. And the pass not taken by the Lady Tigers. Got a little bit confused. Ball falls in between 5 girls. And a point side out for Plato. Shalbert back in for Kaminsky to libero, and that service comes right to her. Kylie bumping it to Workman, to the net for Strange, but she puts it right in net. Emily tried to time it, got there just a little late, followed through too quickly. And it's 7 serving 4. The service by Kernet. It's out of bounds. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. This is game 1 of this 3-game set. Waiting for the officials. They're ready to go now as Avery Irway goes back to serve. 5 serving 7. Service is deep. Played there by Kerna to the net and pushed over by Copley. The Tigers are there. They set it for Workman for the kill. She's got it on a nice pass set there by Reagan DuBois. Workman went cross court, and Craddock tried to dig it out. Could not do so. 6 serving 7. Irway's next service. It comes down deep again. Played there by Kernan. Back to the middle of the floor and pushed over by Copley. Workman in the middle to DuBois, setting it high for Irway. Playing it in the middle of the floor, and it's in. Jaden Kernan couldn't get there in time and elevate it. And we're tied at 7-7 in game 1. Plato leaving the middle of the floor just a little vacant, and Irway able to hit it. And that service comes back, plays straight up in the air by Couch. Comes back to her on the pass, and Shalbert can't play it. Goes into the stands, point side out for Plato. Tied at 8. As going back to serve will be Savannah Kimball. No, Savannah's not going to go back and play it. They're going to replace her with Taryn Scott. So 8-7 actually for Plato. That service comes to Shalbert. To Workman, short set for the Lady Tigers. Strange. She just pushed it across. Now Workman for the kill. It's blocked back down and in. And a net violation, though, called on Plato. Point for the Lady Tigers. So a net violation called on Plato after on the block kill. Erases that, gives the point to Salem. We're tied 8-8 now. We're tied at 8-8. Clapperidge with a service, comes across, played to the net, but not out of the net. As trying to field that one was Taryn Scott, never elevated much, came to the net, and Tavi Craddock tried to elevate it, but all she could do was push it in to the twine. 9 serving 8. Tigers on top. That serves in the corner for an ace. Over the head of Taryn Scott. I believe that Jaden Kernan told her to let it go. She did. It fell right in the 90-degree corner here at Salem High School. Nice ace for Clapperidge. That's another one. Tough play there by Kernan. They keep it alive, and bumping it across will be Couch. There's Irway to Clapperidge for Strange, and a nice play. Kept it alive by Kernan to the net, and Copley gets it partially blocked by Strange. Clapperidge setting it there for Workman. Played there deep. Nice save there by Raven Craddock, and Couch will push it across. Irway to Clapperidge, across for Workman for the kill. It's too deep. Missed by about 6 inches. As Mallory went deep and across the court, just missed. Point side out to serve Kaylee Copley, and that service is too deep. Point side out for the Lady Tigers of Salem. They lead at 11, serving 9. Strange will check out. Kaminsky back in. Kylie Shalbert, one of those seniors, is out there. Her service comes across. Played to the net. To Couch. Playing across this Craddock, but the Tigers are there. Irway to Workman for the kill, but played up in the air by Copley. Right in the middle of the floor for Kernan, but she puts it right in the net. Good job of fielding the serve by Plato, but on the set to the middle of the floor, Kernan could not get it over the net. 12 serving 9, game 1. Shalbert serves is high and deep. Played there by Scott. Comes to the net, just pushed over. There's Workman. Clapperidge back setting it, going for that kill, and getting that kill. On the backside is Russell. Leah with a nice shot. Finding the gap, playing it deep. And it's 13-9. Timeout called by Coach Angela Martin. And with a score, Salem 13 and Plato 9. Will come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
We're in game one, 13-9. Salem, it takes a lot of sponsors to get us to be able to do these games on KSMO Media. And some of those sponsors just happen to be J&D Automotive, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Chiropractic, and Hometown Mechanical. Without those sponsors and the support of all our sponsors on the radio side and on the media side, we would not be able to bring these games to you. Big thank you to them from all of us at KSMO. Kernet, they pass it back, pushing it over is Copley. The Tigers, Clapperidge setting it at the net for Workman, and partially blocked at the net. Attempting to dig it out was Copley. She could not. And a point for the Lady Tigers. I believe that was Tavi Craddock at the net that got a piece of that one. As Shalbert goes back to serve, this will be her 5th serve. They set it to the net. Going across is her sister, Craddock, to Clapperidge. Setting it for Russell, playing it deep off the arm of Kernet. Good shot by Russell down the line. Kernet did not adjust over, then had to dive for it. Shalbert now with 4 service points. Comes across. Kernet, they set it back, and Copley will push it deep. Shalbert to Clapperidge, to the net for Workman for the kill. She's got it. Nice play by the Lady Tigers, well set. Drilled off the arm of Taryn Scott. Very young team out there. They do not have a senior on this Plato team. Pass comes back to Couch, played across, off the net and in by number 12, Raven Craddock. Just a freshman. Craddock in the starting lineup here for Plato, and her sister, Tavi Craddock, goes back to serve. 10 serving 16. Game 1. The service to Shalbert. Bumps it to the net to Clapperidge. Setting it there for Workman, who just pushed it over. They set it back at the net. Going for the kill. The block kill by Kaminsky on the attempted spike by Jaden Kernet. But Kaminsky was already there, and all Kernet could do is push it into her hands, and the easy block kill. Point inside out for Salem. Workman service hit soft. A nice dig out attempt by Scott, but she couldn't keep it in bounds. That ball sails into the stands for another ace for the Salem Lady Tigers. Their 3rd of this game. 18 serving 10. Workman with the next service. Played there by Craddock to Scott, pushing it back and pushing it over is Copeland. Here is Russell setting it down the middle for Irway, and she's got the kill in the corner. Mallory back to serve again. Total of 4 service points now in this first game. Mallory's next service. Nice serve. Comes down. They push it over to Craddock for the attempted kill. Pushed up there by Clapperidge to Workman for Irway. Softly puts it across, and there is Raven Craddock going for the kill, keeping it alive. The Tigers, Kaminsky called for a caught ball. After partially blocking it, the ball came down on the Salem side, and Faith promptly kind of caught it and tried to push it over to Avery Irway, and it wouldn't let her do that. 11 serving 19, back to serve Brenna Couch. That service comes to Irway, and she moved her hands just a little too quick. Ball hit it and just kind of died right there. That'll be an ace for Couch, Brenna. One of the 3 juniors on this Plato team. Workman now back for Irway for the kill. She's got it. Plato over defended the near side, leaving that far side wide open, and Irway went cross court and hit it. 20 serving 12. Back in the ball game will be Kylie Wood. Wood's service played there by Copley. Goes to the net and pushing it over, and a caught ball. Nope. Net violation called on Salem. Clapperidge nicked the net, and the point goes to Plato back to serve Raven Craddock. Raven service comes across. Nice diving effort by Irway to keep it alive. Back to Shalbert. Plays it across. There's Couch. They set it there trying to push it deep. Is Kernet to Workman. To the net for Irway for the kill. She's got it. Off the arms of Brenna Couch. Point side out for the Lady Tigers as Strange comes back in the game. Faith Kaminsky back to serve. Faith with 3 service points. Almost gets an ace there. That ball comes back across, and Strange goes for the kill, and she gets it. Plato almost kept it alive in front of their bench. Could not. And a point for the Lady Tigers. 22 serving 13. Kaminsky's service comes right down to Copley. They get it back to Copley. Going for the kill. She's got it. Copley went for that back corner. And Kylie Wood could not get to it. It's a good shot by Copley. Almost flat-footed. She put that ball deep and in the corner. Jaden Kernet with a service to Shalbert. They set it at the net for Clappers, just trying to push it over. And Skylar touched the net with her back as she tried to just finger roll it over. Point for the Lady Eagles. Jaden Kernet. Serve to Clapperidge. To Workman. To Clapperidge. That's good. And a point side out for the Lady Tigers. The back judge called it out. Official on the chair called it in. That definitely was in. Avery Irway back to serve. 23 serving 15. Avery's service comes deep, and it's deflected off the arm of Savannah Kimball for an ace. Number 5, I believe, for the Salem Tigers in this game. Nope. Yep, I have 5. So 5 aces of the 24 points served by Salem. Irway with the next service. This is game point. Played to the net and into the official's chair by Brenna Couch. And Salem comes out victorious in game 1 by a score of 25-15. We will come back in 2 minutes with game 2. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Healthy Dane County and Titan Paving and Drainage present Casino Night at the Salem Community Center at the Armory on Saturday, November 5th. Blackjack, craps, roulette, and Texas Hold'em. Each person receives $10,000 in gaming cash for prizes to draw for at the end of the night. Advance tickets are on sale now. Dress in Kentucky Derby attire to add a little more fun to the event. Enjoy a night of professional casino action and fun while supporting your local community. For more information, call 729-8163.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Game 2 getting ready to start between the Salem Lady Tigers and the Plato Lady Eagles. I want to thank our friends at Ozark Overhead Door for providing you with a score bug at the bottom of our video screen if you're watching it on the KSMO stream. Thank you to Zane, all the great guys there at Ozark Overhead Door. We're back to play, and a kill by Avery Irway after the service by the Lady Eagles. Avery went off the side of the fist, got that ball to go diagonally over the net. Russell checks out. Kylie Wood comes in. Kaylee Moody not in the game today. Service comes across. Nice play there by Campbell. Throwing her left arm out. She made a glove save, keep it alive. And the Tigers, Kaminsky just pushing it across. Craddock over the net for the Lady Eagles. They back set it for Clapperidge for the kill. Play back by Couch. The tip down by Irway, but kept alive again by Plato. Pushing it back to Copley off the hands of Kaminsky and in. Kaylee Copley with the kill. As Faith goes up, the ball hit off her tips of her fingers and fell behind. One serving one. Here comes Wood, passing it to Workman in the middle of the floor to Irway, playing to play it deep. Again, played over the net, and the Tigers keep it alive, and Workman pushes it over. Nice play by Clappers to keep it alive. Now Kernan, nice dig by the Lady Tigers Workman, and Skyler plays it again deep. There's Couch, bumping it over to Kimball, and the Tigers there to keep it alive to Irway for the kill. There's Couch. Bumping it is Kimball to the net, pushed across by Kernan, but Salem is there. Workman for Clapperidge again, but too deep this time. Good volleying by both teams. And Clapperidge going a little too deep, going for the kill at the back corner. Two serving one. It comes back to Irway. To Workman to Irway on the turn, but she couldn't get it over the net. Passed a little bit too close to the net, and Avery probably would have gone into the net had she been able to play it properly. Three serving one. Next one by Craddock. Comes to the net, Workman. Back setting it for Kaminsky. That kept alive just momentarily by Plato. Went off the fingers of Kaylee Copley. Craddock was able to dig it out in the back, but they couldn't elevate it. Two serving three as Kaminsky goes back to serve. Salem won game one, 25-15. Kaminsky's service comes down. Play there by Craddock. Getting it to Couch, and then bumped over by Copley. Tigers, Kaminsky just bumps it back. Copley will play it deep. Kaminsky with a diving play to Clapperidge in the middle to Workman, playing it deep. There is Craddock. To Couch, to Copley. There's Kaminsky in the backcourt. Kaminsky did a good job there. Good job by Irway not to hit that net, but pushing it across. Strange across to Avery Irway, playing it to the middle of the floor. Couch setting it across for Copley. She gets the kill. Again, excellent volleying by the Lady Tigers and Lady Eagles, back and forth. And finally, Copley with the kill. Four serving two as Kernet serves that one. Dug out by Wood. It goes over the net, and Copley will push it across. That pass, tough play. The Tigers going to try and push it over. They do. And a point for the Lady Tigers as falling into the net was Kimball. Her shoulder brushed the net, got her feet crossed, and Salem will get the point. Du Bois checks in. Irway back to serve. Nice serve. She's going to get an ace on that one. Four our score. That ball was definitely moving. Looked like a knuckleball out there. This one comes a little bit deeper. Played there by Couch to the net. Blocked down by Strange, but it's played deep. Irway to Workman, playing it over. Craddock digs it out to Couch, playing it to the corner to Copley, who'll just play it over. Workman setting it for Du Bois. Now across for Clapperidge off the net. Kept alive. Was it blocked? Yes. And now played over by Irway, but out of bounds. Officials ruled it did get over and was played back by Plato. So Salem had another chance to get it over. but Irway's shot missed the sideline by a foot or so. Taryn Scott comes in. Her service goes right into the net. Looked like she had the ball too far in front of her and then tried to fist it. Sailed that right into the net, right in front of the official on the chair. And Skylar Clapperich will go back to serve. 5 serving 5. Game 2. The service, a tough serve. Goes off the chest of Taryn Scott, up right on her shoulder, and fires right into the net right in front of the elevated official. How much she could do, that ball was smoked. Skylar can get on top of that ball at times and really hits it hard. That ball sinking right there by Couch. Comes to the net. Copley tried to push it down. Clapperich to Workman for the kill. Goes off the head of Taryn Scott and out of bounds. Ball hit Taryn Scott right on the side of the head and flew over the bench. She's okay. Didn't catch her flush. Officials make sure she's all right. 7 serving 5. That ball was smoked again. This one by Clapperich too low into the net. Point side out for the Lady Eagles of Plato. Back to serve is Kaylee Copley. Copley, a junior. Her service comes back to Schaubert. Clapperich to Workman off the net. Kept alive momentarily and pushed back towards the net, and Couch will bump it over. Irway to Clapperich, back setting it for Russell. Dug out nicely by Kernet. Now to Couch in the middle, played across by Craddock, and the Tigers can't play it. Point for Plato. We're tied at 7. There have been some very good volleys in this match so far between these two teams. That service comes deep. Schaubert plays it up to Clapperich in the middle of the floor. Back sending it for Strange, just dinks it over. And Couch will play it deep. Clapperich to Russell, cross for Workman, blocked down and in by Couch. And Plato takes a 1-point lead. Copley to serve. 8 serving 7. Game 2. Salem won game 1. One comes to Schaubert. To Clapperich. Back setting it for Workman. A good kill. Nice play. Nice passing. Nice receiving. Everything was done well there by Salem. Receiving the serve. Passing it to the middle of the not too high set. Medium set. And Workman able to drill it in the vacated area. Right past Kernet. 8 serving 8. Schaubert service. That goes in the net. Point side out to Plato. Salem coming off that tournament second place finish in Licking. Playing 14 games. It's a lot of volleyball. Here's Schaubert to the net. Set there for Clapperich for Workman. And that is out. Missed that sideline. Not by much. Wasn't too deep and I was screened away, but official right there on the line said no. 10 serving 8 in favor of Plato. This service off the net and in. An ace for the Lady Eagles. Number 5, Tavi Craddock. That ball hit the white line and just trickled over. Ladies, the Tigers got a hand on it but could not elevate it. Now Clapperich setting it now for Kaminsky. That ball off the hands of Couch and out of bounds. It'll be Salem Tiger point and side out. Workman back to serve. Mallory. 9 serving 11. That service is soft. Played to the net by Scott. Played across. The Tigers. Russell setting it way too close to the net. She's called for a double hit. Kimball will come back in for Taryn Scott. 12 serving 9 here in game 2. Couch the service to Irway in the middle of the floor. Workman setting it for the net for Irway for the kill, and it's good. Partially tipped by Kimball at the net, and then Couch could not change the direction of the balls. It changed directions on her, so it went off her, and kindly fell out of bounds. Kylie Wood in the serve. Wood service, a hard one in the corner. Played there, straight up in the air by Kimball. Played across by Couch. Workman for Irway for the kill. Cross court. Dug out nicely to Couch. Pushing it back and pushed over by Kernet. There's Workman. Clapperich in the middle for Irway for the kill. Played off the arms of Couch. Kept alive there by Copley. And Couch pushed it back over. Schaubert to Workman to the net for Kaminsky. Tinks it over off the top of the net. Faith just guided that ball softly off the top of the net, and it trickles over. 11 serving 12. Kernet went up high, but there was no way of defending that ball. Here's Couch to the net, trying to get it across and pushing it right into the net with Savannah Kimball. She also is a junior, one of the 4 juniors they have on the team. I think I said there were 3, but there are 4. 12-12 our score. Wood with another service. Off the net. Dug out nicely by Craddock for a moment, but Copley couldn't get there. An ace as Wood now scored 3 straight points. Next service. Craddock to the net to Clapperich. Played it down to Copley, and then they could not get it back over. Skyler drilled that one at Kaylee Copley. She played it back toward the net, but Kimball, thinking the ball's going to hit the net and bounce off, it never did. Next service, played there by Craddock. To the net it goes, pushed over by Copley. Clapperich to Kaminsky, and now pushed back over nicely by Irway. Wood to the net, Workman, setting it for Kaminsky with a kill, but the point will go to, they're going to call no point. Both Kaminsky and Kernet were in the net. So no point given. Simultaneous net violation. Don't see that call very often. And Wood will serve again. Craddock plays it off the beam, and then Copley, who never saw it, ball came down and shocked her a little bit. Another point for Wood, and a timeout called by Plato. With the score, Salem 15 and the Lady Eagles 12. Will come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. We'll be back here tomorrow night when the Salem Lady Tigers take on the Mountain View Liberty Eagles, and then they play Mountain Grove on Thursday. We'll be here for both of those. Tomorrow night it'll start at 5 with a 9th grade contest, and then they'll have the JV and then the varsity matchup. JV at about 5:30 and varsity right around 6:30-ish right here on KSMO Media. You'll have all 3 of those different contests streamed. And the varsity match we'll have on the radio, play-by-play as well as on the video with the play-by-play. That serve, another ace by Wood. She's got 6 straight points. And Salem has taken a 16-12 lead. Kylie's next service. It's hard. They play it, though. That ball would have sailed out. Copley. Now Couch will push it deep. Wood to the middle of the floor. Workman sets it to the net, but too close to the net. And a point inside out for Plato. Mallory's pass was but going to skim the net. Nothing Tigers could do. That would have been the 3rd hit. And back to serve is Raven Craddock. Comes to Irway, to Workman. Back setting it for Kaminsky, and she just pushed it in the net. Faye did not get underneath that ball at all. She just tried to use her fist and push it over. Point for Plato. 14 serving 16. Raven Craddock service into the net. Point side out. Lady Tigers. That ball almost got over. As Faith goes back to serve, Emily Strange comes in the game. Got a little bit of a knee wrap on that right knee today. Soft serve comes down. Craddock plays it up to her sister and then bumped over to Wood, to Workman. Workman for Strange. The kill is good. Emily almost flat-footed, took just a little hop, skip, and a jump, and then was able to drill that one deep. Didn't really wind up for it, just got to it. Service play there by Copley to the net, pushed back, and Kernet was able to get it over. Clapbridge to Workman for Irway. That one's good down the sideline. Avery drills it right down the line. Beautiful set for the Lady Tigers and the point. 19-14, and Plato calls timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
19 serving 14. Well, always want to thank our sponsors for making it possible to bring you Lady Tiger Volleyball and Salem Tiger Football and all the other great activities that we have locally. Those sponsors include J&D Automotive, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Chiropractic, and Hometown Mechanical. Say thank you to these great sponsors next time you're there, and tell them we appreciate you bringing Tiger Sports to the airwaves. Play there to the net. Copley just trying to dink it over. Strange to Workman across to Irway. Playing it deep. Push there by Craddock, and she'll push it back across. Strange to Workman. Now back to Strange. Pumps it over. Craddock to Couch. Back setting it and putting it right in the net was Savannah Kimball. Couch with a real good idea to back set that one as she ran toward the Couch bench. Tried to flip it back overhead to Kimball, but Kimball couldn't elevate it. 20 serving 14. The service comes to Copley, to Couch, back to Copley, bumped over. There's Wood for Workman, for Strange, dinks it across and in. Emily didn't even have to really do anything except use just the fingertips, barely touch it, and it goes off the hand of Courtney at the net. 21 serving 14. They set it. Going for it is Copley. Good play, and a nice shot by Copley off the far corner. Copley is almost even with the support post of the net. Somehow got that ball over right along the netting. Point inside out for Plato. That service, it's an ace in front of Wood. A nice serve by Kernet. Well, that was right at the line and just in front of Wood. Kylie couldn't get there in time. That ball was about as perfectly placed as you can do. Next service is deep. Irway bumps it the middle to Workman. In the air for Kylie Schaubert, but she got way on top of that one and drove it right into the net. Point inside out for Plato. 17 serving 21. That service, nice play by Schaubert to dig it out. Now to Clapbridge for the kill, and she gets it. Boy, that was a hard one for Kylie Schaubert to get underneath, but she did a great job. And that service reception led to that point. 22-17 our score. This is game 2. Irway back to serve. That running jump serve comes down, played off the hands of Kernet and out of bounds. Another ace. Second ace of this game, and the 6th by the Lady Tigers. 23-17, a service again, played there by Couch. Goes to the net to Craddock, will push it over. Irway to Du Bois, pushed a bad pass to the net, trying to get there for Strange. Reagan trying to lead Emily Strange, but the pass is too close to the net, too low. Point side out for the Lady Eagles. 23-18. Salem on top. Game 2. Salem took game 1, 25-15. Scott back in to serve. Workman to Strange. It's too deep. 19 serving 23. Emily got all of that one and drilled it, but missed by a couple of feet. Terrence Scott back to serve again. That one goes back to Du Bois. To Workman, now to Emily. And Strange gets the kill. Just a little redirect at the net, but it fooled Brenna Couch and also Tabby Craddock, who are at the net. Point side out with Lady Tigers. As Skylar Clapperidge goes back for game point. 24 serving 19. Game 2, and Skylar service in the net. Point side out to Plato. Copley back to serve. Kaylee has gone on a run before with her service. And that one comes down to Shalbert. To Clapperidge. Back setting it for Workman for the kill. It's too deep. Point for the Lady Eagles. Mallory had it all in front of her, but just got a little bit underneath it. 21 serving 24. That service. Shalbert to Clapperidge. Back setting it for Strange. Partially blocked, and it can't be kept alive by Plato. As the Craddock sisters got a piece of it, but they couldn't bring it in. And the Salem Tigers win game 2 by a score of 25-21. We'll come back in 2 minutes with the third game of this best of 5 series right here on KSMO Media in 2 minutes. Stay right here.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Find these great deals at K&H All Supply. Parts in the conventional oil, 5-quart size, and a microguard filter for $25.99. Free all-penetrating oil for $9.99. And True Fuel Premix 2-cycle fuel, 2 for $15. That's at K&H All Supply right here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
We're ready to get game 3 underway as Mallory Workman serves it off the net and in. Her service went off the net, and coming over to field it was Raven Craddock, and then the ball just hit that net and totally changed directions. And Craddock just had to kind of try to stutter step and go backwards. It didn't work. Another service and another ace back to back. Workman with back-to-back aces here on her first service. 2 serving nothing. Mallory's next service down the line. This one hits the net. Doesn't quite make it over. And it's point side out to the Lady Eagles. Thanks for being with us on your Monday night. Hope you're enjoying Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Service by Couch comes over to Irway. To Workman, back to the Lady Tigers' Kaminsky, who blasts that one back one hop the wall, but it was a little bit too deep. Point for the Lady Eagles of Plato. Next service is in the net. Trying to go down that line with that soft serve, and it didn't make it. 3-2 Salem. Kylie Wood will come in, and she will have the honors of serving. Wood went on a 6-point run back in game 2 with a couple of aces. That service comes down, played hard by Kimball, played across to Workman. Clapperidge setting it across for Irway for the kill, and a nice dig by Craddock to keep it alive. And then Clapperidge jumped a little too soon, trying to flip it over. And as she was coming down, her fingertips are all that brushed the ball, and a point in the side out for Plato. Good idea by Schuyler, but unfortunately she jumped a smidge too early. With a nice fielding right there. Here's Irway with the attempted kill. Kept alive by Couch to Copley. Pushed over. There's Workman. Clapperidge to the net. Irway for the kill. Partially blocked at the net. Kept alive by Craddock. And now it's Raven Craddock getting over. A nice play to the net. Tigers can't dig it out. Point for Plato. Well, we've had some very good plays by both teams and digging balls out and making some very good plays right off the floor. That was another one. Here's Irway to Workman. Back setting it for Shalbert, playing it deep. Craddock to the net, to Couch, to Kernet, playing it way too deep, and Shalbert played it. And now to Clapperidge off the net and in. Kylie Shalbert played that ball. It was going out of bounds, but she played it, and the Tigers got the point. Running back, pulled that ball back over her head, and her teammates were able to get the point. Here's Kaminsky with a service. Played there to Couch, and Couch cannot get it over the net. Copley left it there for Couch, who tried to get over there. She got that huge knee brace on. That's really got to limit your ability to go laterally, I would have to think, especially in volleyball. Here's Copley to the net. Couch trying to push it back, and it's called for a caught ball. Ball was going into the net, and Couch tried to push it back. It looked like to Craddock, but it was called for the caught ball. Point for the Lady Tigers, 6-4. Kaminsky's next service comes down to Copley to Couch and pushed up high in the air and across the floor by Kimball. Kimball tried to fist that one back across the net, went back across the net and all the way across the floor. 7-4. Kaminsky's next service comes to Craddock. To Copley, pushed it over. There's Wood to Workman. Back setting it for Clapperidge, but she puts it in the net. Five serving 7. Kernet to Wood. Workman in the middle over to Irway. Partially tipped to the net. Comes down. Couch back in the middle. Bumped over there by Craddock. Tavy. Now over to Irway and the kill. Salem Tigers. Avery Irway got all of that one off the arm of Kernet and out of bounds. Avery goes back to serve. Eight serving 5. This is game 3. Salem has won the first 2. Couch trying to push it over, does off the net and in. Clapperidge went up, thinking that ball was coming over. It hit that net, deflected right over her hands, and fell right behind her for the point. Not a classic point that you would normally see, but it counts nonetheless. Taryn Scott will come in to serve. Her service is deep. Shalbert pushing it to Workman. Short serve for Emily Strange, and a nice play made. Push back. There's Irway. to Shalbert, bumping it toward the net to Workman for the kill. What a nice play all around by the Lady Tigers. Irway's pass to Shalbert was right on, and then her pass to Workman right in stride. Skylar Clapperidge back to serve. Coming in is Leah Russell to play front line. 9 serving 6, game 3. Service comes down to Kernet. Back to Couch and bumped over by Craddock. Strange to Clapperidge across the Workman. Another kill. Mallory going cross court in front of the diving effort by Raven Craddock. 10 serving 6. Skylar Clapperidge, 10 serving 6 with a soft serve. Comes down to Kernet to Craddock to the net, pushed over by Copley. Clapperidge, a short set for Strange, and unfortunately it missed. Emily trying to go far side for her, our near side, but missed it. And a point side out for the Lady Eagles. Service by Copley comes to the net. Kept alive, Strange again. This one off the hands of Couch. Does get this kill. Brenna went up, got a piece of it, deflected it right over the head of Taryn Scott. Out of bounds. 11 serving 7, game 3. Salem won the first two, 25-15, 25-21. This one comes back to the net, pushed over by Couch. Clapperidge with a nice play to be able to at least keep that ball alive, and Russell could not bring it back towards her teammates. 8 serving 11. This is game 3 of this best of 5. That comes over to Shalbert, to Clapperidge, right in the middle for Workman. Nice play back toward the net, and unable to dig it out was Couch on the reception of Tavi Craddock. Tavi played that one back to the net, and Couch could not dig it out of that net. Workman's next service comes down. Craddock to Couch in the middle of the floor to Copley. Deflected at the net by Kaminsky, but kept alive. Tigers get it to Irway for the kill. She's got it down that sideline. And a timeout called by Plato. 13-8, Salem on top. Back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball. Game 3 on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
We welcome you back, Salem High School Gymnasium. We'll be back tomorrow night when the Mountain View Liberty Eagles come to town. And the Tigers and the Eagles will battle it out. It's a huge SCA contest. That's going to be right here on KSMO. And we hope you can make it out here to support your Lady Tigers. Salem 4-0 in the SCA. And they've got home games at Mountain Grove and, of course, Mountain View Liberty tomorrow. Definitely want to be here for that one. Pass comes across to Craddock, trying to go across the court, and does so with a nice little loft shot. I haven't seen too many of those where Irway was kind of cheating over, just got it over her head, and Avery tried to recover, just couldn't get there in time. Very nice little flip shot over. That was very good. Couch with a short service. Comes to Irway to Workman, and then Russell blasts it into the net. 10 serving 13. This is game 3 of the best of 5 series. Clapperidge getting it to Workman, now to Kaminsky, pushed at the net. Back to Russell. In the middle to Irway, playing it deep. There's Craddock across to Couch, now to Copley. Goes off the ceiling and down too quickly for any assistance off the arms of Mallory Workman. Couch back to serve again, 11 serving 13. Plato just will not go away. A soft serve Played by Clapbridge to the middle. Workman for Irway for the kill, and she's got it. Off the arms of Couch and off the back wall. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Kylie Wood back in to serve. She had a great second game with 6 points, a couple of aces. Her service, it's deep, played off the chest of Copley. They get it back across, though, by Craddock. They push it to the net, too close. Bumped over and in. That ball's on the line by Irway. She just got her fist on it and deflected it back laterally across the net, and it fell on the line. Point for the Lady Tigers. Next one by Wood. Again played by Copley. To the net, back setting it for Kernet. There's Wood to bail that one out to Workman to Irway for another kill, but this one is wide. Point side out as Raven Craddock goes back to serve. She wears number 12. Raven's service comes to Irway, kept alive by Workman as Shalbert playing it to Couch. Kimball pushes it back in the middle to Kernet, and she puts it in the net. Jaden Kernet had Kaminsky right there, staring her down, and never got it over the net. A little intimidated maybe by that one. Comes to the net. Couch pushing it to Copley. Playing it across. Irway to Workman to Wood. Just plays it over easy. There's Couch back setting it. Now pushing it deep. Wood to the net. Did not elevate it. She had to reach back and try and push it back to the front. She did so, but just could not elevate that pass. And a point and side out for Plato. Here's Shalbert to Workman. To Strange for the kill, and she's got it. Ball deflecting off the hands of Savannah Kimball at the net. And deflecting down, point for the Salem Lady Tigers. I was wondering, back to service Kernet, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. (17) serving 13. Irway's running service. Comes down, played there by Couch to the net, to Copley, back to Couch. Playing it deep. Irway to Du Bois, to Shalbert. Softly put across to Couch. Kimball into the middle of the floor, called for a double hit. Point for the Lady Tigers, 18-13. Game 3. Salem's JV won tonight as well, 25-13, 25-17. Tigers going for the sweep and an ace by Irway off the hands of Kernet. Ball must have been just sailing on her because Kernet got over there. It looked like she had it, and that ball just kept either just sailing to her right and never could get it, or was just taken off. That one comes right back to Kernet. Bumped up high toward the officials' bench. Ball tipped at the net by Couch. Strange got a piece of it and lifted it straight up in the air, but the ball was coming right back where she was, and nobody else could get there in that short period of time. Taryn Scott comes in to serve for the Lady Eagles of Plato, who are in the dark blue. Plays that back to Du Bois, to Workman, setting it there for Kylie Shalbert. Played back toward the net, tipped over nicely by Couch, and played over again by Irway after a nice pass by Du Bois. Another attempt to kill by Workman. Kept alive and deflected to the net by Kernet, but not over. And the Lady Tigers get the point. Russell comes in for Du Bois, who made a good play on that last rally. And a timeout called by Coach Barnes. 2014, Salem on top, back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
(2014) Salem on top. This is game 3. Salem and Mountain View tomorrow. The Lady Liberty Eagles will be in town. The Eagles for the second straight day. 5 o'clock, 9th grade game. 5:30 JV, 6:30-ish varsity. Service into the net by Skylar Clapperidge. Point side out to the Lady Eagles. Kaylee Copley. She has her own way of serving. Times virtually everything just so. A specific count. Here's Strange with a kill. She's got it down the sideline. 21-15. Going to be a long week for the Lady Tigers. They got a Sparta tournament again Saturday. It's going to be kind of brutal week of volleyball. Here's Craddock going cross court. As the Tigers set it for Workman, she gets the kill. Clapperidge with a perfect set. As Kylie Shalbert gave her a nice pass on the reception. That's a big difference in the Lady Tigers from the beginning of the year to now. Service, receiving, and also just receiving attempted kills. Shalbert gets it across, bumped to the net, and pushed over by Craddock. Kylie Shalbert to Clapperidge, bumped over by Kaminsky. Couch to Craddock for the kill. There's her way for Salem to Clapperidge. Cross to Workman. Partially tipped but kept alive by Scott. Bumped over and in by Couch. She pushed it back over top of the Tigers' defense into the back corner for the point. Tabby Craddock will go back to serve. 16 serving 22. Game 3. Craddock's service comes to Irway, bumps to the net. Clapperidge sets it there, called for a caught ball. (17) serving 22. Another service off the fist of Craddock. Clapperidge short set for Workman. She's got it. Diving effort by Tabby Craddock. But Workman gets it back about a foot inside the back line on the short set and kill. 23-17. Workman's short serve comes down, played there by Scott. To the net it comes, and Tigers dig it out. Comes back across. Craddock as Kylie Shalbert digs that one out. Now it comes across to Irway. Kept alive and pushed over by Copley. Tigers dig it out. Russell back to Irway for the kill, and a nice play by Craddock. Pushed across. Workman setting it there for Irway, flat-footed. Gets it down. Another dig by Craddock. Pushed over. Workman to Russell. To Irway. It's a point off the attempted block of Brenna Couch. Wow, talk about some excellent saves on that one. Both teams able to keep that play alive a couple of times. And this is game and match point for Mallory Workman. The service comes back to Copley, to the net. Couch, setting it for Craddock for the kill. Shalbert to Workman, to Irway in the net. Couldn't get it up over top of that white line. Point side out for Brenna Couch. One of the senior citizens of this Plato team. One of the 4 juniors. They have no seniors on this team. Workman setting it for Kaminsky, and the point off the hands of Copley, and the Tigers win it. Game 3, 25-18 to win the match against the Plato Lady Eagles. Hard-fought match, and as Coach Barnes said, these are some scrappy girls on Plato. Their record doesn't show it, but they're getting better and better, and the Lady Tigers emerge with the win in 3 straight games. We'll come back in 3 minutes with some stats from this contest. Salem improves to 19-6-1 on the year as they beat the Plato Lady Eagles in 3 straight, 25-15. 25-21 at 25-18. Back in 3 minutes, Tiger Volleyball on KSMO.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Screen.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Salem Tigers win it. They go to 19-6-1 on the season as they win over Plato in 3 straight games, 25-15, 25-21, 25-18. In the first game, Shalbert and Workman each had 4 service points to lead the Lady Tigers in consecutive 4-point runs. And in game 2, it was a nice effort by Kylie Wood, who had 6 straight points as Salem was trailing at the time. Got them back in the lead. They were down by a score of 13-10. They ended up, after her service, being up 16-11, and had a couple of aces in there. Also, Avery Irway had 2 aces in game 2. And then no real one long run by the Lady Tigers in game 3, but they were able to chip away. A couple of aces by Workman in game 3 led the way, but really no one girl stood out in a number of service consecutive points in the contest. But the Tigers were able to work as a team and able to win this one in 3 straight over Plato as they get ready for SCA play tomorrow with Mountain View Liberty and then Mountain Grove on Thursday. When we come back in 2 minutes, we'll wrap things up here from the high school gym. Lady Tigers win it in 3 straight, 25-15, 25-21, 25-18. Back in 2 minutes, this is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Healthy Dent County and Titan Paving and Drainage present Casino Night at the Salem Community Center at the Armory on Saturday, November 5th. Blackjack, craps, roulette, and Texas Hold'em. Each person receives $10,000 in gaming cash for prizes to draw for at the end of the night. Advance tickets are on sale now. Dress in Kentucky Derby attire to add a little more fun to the event. Enjoy a night of professional casino action and fun while supporting your local community. For more information, call 729-8163.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Well, as the Tigers win it and go to 19-6-1 on the season, and they will bring their 4-0 SCA record to light tomorrow against the Mountain View Liberty Lady Eagles. Again, 9th grade game, 5 o'clock. JV 5:30 varsity match will follow that JV right here. All 3 matches will be streamed on KSMO Media, and then we'll have the play-by-play on the varsity match only. That'll be tomorrow, not only on KSMO Media, but on KSMO Radio, AM 1340, 95.7. We'll do the same thing again on Thursday. As of right now, no 9th grade game, so we'll start that at 5:30 with the JV and the varsity match to follow, and we'll have that again against Mountain Grove on Thursday here at Salem High School Gym. And on Friday, it's homecoming. And the Salem Tigers will take on the Mountain View Liberty Eagles at the Bill Schuchart Stadium. 7 o'clock game time. The homecoming festivities will begin about 6:30, and that will be at the high school football field. Don't forget, our Lady Tigers are seated 2nd in district. That game will be, they'll face, I don't know who they'll face, the winner of a previous match, but they're not playing on Thursday. They'll face their first opponent on Saturday, and that will be at 6:30 at Sullivan on the 22nd of October. So our Lady Tigers seated 2nd in districts. For Jim back at the station, for Ben, for Krista here at the high school studios for the KSMO Media side, my name is Stan Stevens. Thank you for joining us for Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Hope you enjoyed the contest, for Salem wins it in 3 straight, 25-15, 25-21, and 25-18 over Plato to go to 19-6-1 on the year. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night from the high school gym.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Tonight's game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Monet Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town and Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Ozark Overhead Door LLC, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Wilson Mortuary, Country Chic Boutique and Photography, J&D Automotive, Dent County Veterinary Clinic, Aligned by Design Chiropractic, Hometown Mechanical, Town Screen LLC. Thanks to those sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.